That escalated quickly.
All your plans go to arson immediately.
Well, arson's a good place to start.
Well, fire does fuck shit up, man.
You want to
Why do you
send a
think I'm
point?
playing a light cleric?
All right.
This
Hey,
is,
welcome.
It's under rules.
Welcome back, everybody. We're doing our Sunday stream, A Distant Star. This is episode 18, entitled Swamp Monsters. If you don't know why, I think we're going to have Sunshine let us in on what's going on here.
There's some swamp things we're dealing with right now.
Let's start at the beginning of last week. What happened?
All right, at the beginning, I won't do that accent. At the beginning, we had just witnessed the falling star fall to the north of us. It was a big ass meteor comet thing, and then shortly after that, a volcano blew up to the west. So some shit happened. We were in the valley near Steve's family's. They live. And we went back there to go talk with them.
Casa de Steve.
Casa de Steve. I can't remember. Big Open Sky? Was that the name of it?
New Sky.
New Sky. That was the name of the Goliath village. So we went back there, talked to Steve's mother, who's a seeress. I don't know. And she said she had a vision of the comet landing on the temple that we went to. She didn't say that, but we inferred that it was the temple that we went to in like the 4th episode or whatever with the merfolk. So the good news is any merfolk that we didn't kill, they're dead now because a comet fell on them. So morally, I think we kind of balance out the scales for that particular bit of murder. Anyway. So she also saw that there would be armies of bearing the sign of the order attacking New Sky. So that was bad. And then I think the last vision she said she had was something to do with a place called Hands of Gold. Is that right?
Hands of Gold.
Hands of Gold. Which Guy knew was basically a really rich resort spa on the other side of the mountains to the west, conveniently near where the volcano blew up. It's basically a really rich resort run by wilders that the human society goes to visit. So they basically put up with them because it's a super nice resort. It's like a hot springs, I believe.
Onsen.
Onsen. Okay. It's
our onsen episode.
This
is your onsen episode, buddy.
Onsen, even though we're not in Japan.
Let me know if you're having a relaxing time later.
Okay, I will do that. We spoke with Steve. After we got all that information, we decided we were going to go to Hands of Gold. And when we were leaving, we saw a note. Well, I think Rainbow saw a note from Julie, our sister, saying that she basically said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." And
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yep. And she apparently whacked herself over the head with a rock and flew away. So that was interesting. So we commandeered the mules from the 2 poor bastards that she brought with us that were employees, and we took them over the mountains with some guidance from one of the local Goliaths. We went over the mountains to the west side, and we made our way to Hands of Gold. We ran across some dwarves that were fleeing there. They were not in good shape by any means. I don't know if this is significant or if it was just like a little sort of everyday or a little sort of miracle thing to make us feel better. But one of the dwarf families had a baby that was miraculously unharmed. It's not. We didn't really investigate. We were kind of in a hurry, so we didn't investigate too much to see if this was like a special baby or anything. But we sent them back to New Sky and continued on our way. Eventually, we got to the onsen,
Our parents always referred to Josh as a special baby.
Yes. We got there, and we saw a party of looters busily looting one of the establishments in the town. They were rudely interrupted by an ogre who came running out of the forest or the swamp, screaming, "Get out of my swamp!" And he that was for you, Phil. And he was shortly followed by 4 flail snails, which, if you can't imagine what that is, it's a snail the size of a rhino.
They're big.
And on its head it has 4 big fucking, or 5, I guess, big fucking flails.
They're all over the place. It's between 4 and 10. But yeah.
Okay, so, and they turned one of the looters into a stain on the floor, and right after that, we found out what the snails were actually running from. It was a hydra, a swamp hydra. I don't know if that's just a regular hydra. I don't know. And then after the hydra came, a dragon came out. A black dragon
didn't happen.
came out.
Then
after that,
that didn't happen.
The beholder was chasing the hydra, and a dragon was coming to eat the beholder.
And after the beholder was a mouse.
And after all of them was Karen asking to talk to your manager.
And it ended with a Terraskew.
Yep.
All of it should.
Karen wasn't wearing a mask.
Of course she wasn't. All right.
I guess you guys found a dead flail snail before we got to the hot springs, and we spent a solid 20 minutes trying to figure out how to chip off and chunk the shell.
You really did spend like too much time doing that, but
after which point I simply pushed it down the mountain.
To fill a small gap in the story, on your way into town, that you ran into what was like they had put together residents or survivors of what happened to this town have put together a bit of a shelter. And passing them, a couple of you recognize that a handful of them were appearingly unharmed in the way that the newborn was that you passed.
We just blew right past them, though.
Yeah, you just walked right past them. All right.
Fuck your narrative.
So you find yourself staring at all this. Got the 6 of you down here. What we have here on the sides, and I'll explain them. This is the large building that the looters were coming out of on the top right. Top left here, nondescript building. These blob amorphous things that are on these 2 buildings are rubble. It is possible to climb up to the top of the buildings because of it. They've burned or been destroyed in some way that they're falling into the street. This is the looter's wagon in the middle, and this is just another nondescript building on the bottom right. And with that, we're going to roll initiative immediately. Okay?
Okay.
I'd like to seduce the hydra.
Now,
Question.
you do not have to fight, but stuff is going to happen, so we're just going to do initiative, okay?
Where is my character?
You are right there, sir.
Below?
Yeah, this is
Okay,
the camera's not quite.
I just couldn't quite see, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Guy and you are just below everyone else.
Stop giving me ads, Twitch.
No, maybe you should sub.
Does that get rid of ads?
Yes.
Yes.
We had a long rest before we came up here, right?
Yes.
I believe you. Yeah, and
We
I
had
don't
a couple
think.
of them, I believe.
Well, you had a long rest the day before on the road. I don't know if you used anything coming up to the town or not. So if you have something missing out of your stuff, you may have used it in your flail snail debacle that happened,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
in talking to people.
Out of curiosity, the guys in front of the ogre, those were the looters, right?
Those are the looters, yes.
Okay.
And that little rectangle in the middle of the street is their wagon.
Okay. I just missed that first part.
No, you're good. Okay.
16.
Thank you.
Natural 20.
What
Natural 1.
What does that turn
Or
into?
3.
Because
It's just a 20.
okay.
I have a +0 to initiative.
16, natural 1.
So 3 total.
But hopefully, that's indicative of the type of night that my rolls are going to have tonight.
Okay, Stevie.
19.
19. That's pretty good. Tiddly.
5.
Okay. And Adi.
19.
19. Which one of you two goes first?
I have 1 dex.
Oh, he also had 19.
Yes.
That would be me. I have a +3 bonus.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, now I need to do the many things that I need to do. Because why would I do that ahead of time? Just go ahead and do it now.
Let's see
Also, FYI, probably too late to use for this particular session, but D&D Beyond has launched an combat tracker in their website.
Sorry.
It
Exciting.
is no longer in beta; it is in alpha. So you can build your encounters and
Beta comes after alpha.
oh, well, then it's in alpha right now.
It's in beta.
It's
It
in
would-
beta.
If it left beta, it's launched.
Honestly, it's gamma. Let's be honest.
It's Omega. The
Oh, the
It's
link
fine.
is the encounter
It's
builder.
fine. Smite's not even out of beta yet.
year 7.
You
Forever making it better or worse, however you decide to choose.
does the same thing with art. So that's still in beta.
Arc. Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
The sandbox game where you get dinosaurs and
Yeah. And you poop. You throw poop. That's
That's
all I know
just a
about that game.
sandbox.
You can ride dinosaurs and you throw poop. That's what I know about Ark. All right. So that's going to be Rainbow. You actually get to go first. Now, again, you're not necessarily in combat. There's just so much happening right now. I wanted to get it organized. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you guys can right now, because you're not technically a part of this, pretend you're not in combat, but stuff is going to happen in order based on that. You know what I mean? So you guys can have conversation, do whatever you're going to need, but the stuff around you is going to continue to happen. Okay?
So that's a hydra. Read about them in books at school. We should probably run. Just tossing out there that we should probably run. Anybody want to run with me? I'm gonna run.
Nope. Kill it.
I wanted to run when it was just the snails.
Okay.
I want to kill things.
Can I roll nature or something? Survival, I mean.
Please.
Nature. I don't know, whichever.
What are you trying to know?
I want to know if we have a chance in hell of killing this thing.
That would be nature.
Okay. God damn it! That is 2 nat ones in a row.
Oof.
We got this, guys.
Well, you know it's a snake face thing. You know it's real big.
Okay. In that case, I am going to defer to what my sister said she knew. Then.
Would anybody else like to roll nature? Some of you,
I
I
will.
think, are rather proficient in it.
I will. That is a 15.
That is 2 nat ones for me. Yeah.
Good.
No scratching.
You got 2 nat 1s because you're not using Patrick's dice roller. Available soon. The place where you get dice rollers.
Phil's the only one doing that.
Mine said 13, and then it crashed because I put a blank in there instead of a 0. Okay, sorry. Try that.
Sorry,
again.
this awesome dice roller.
Phil just
It
said
read
that.
13 and says critical fail.
It's super good that you're shitting on the thing that your friend made, you fucking piece of shit.
No, it was user error. I didn't put a value in the field.
16.
9.
Yeah, I had
Do
the
I know,
15.
are they tasty?
Not what we were rolling for.
No. Steph, are you choosing to not roll? Steve?
Nature.
Okay. And Adi.
11.
Okay. Rainbow and Tiddly. Rainbow probably from your teachings, your schooling.
Mhm.
And Tiddly, maybe, I don't know, maybe you've heard tell of like hunters talking about it or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you've heard about people running into something like this. They are kind of, they're basically one of the apex predators of the swamp area in Europe scene. They wander around and they try to hunt the flail snails that are grown there like cattle. They do. The old adage of you cut one head off to grow back is true. However, fire is effective against them. You would both know that.
So kind of like a cauterization thing.
That's how you deal with them, yeah.
Mhm.
Can I see how many heads it has?
It currently has 5 heads.
All right, everybody, take a head. Guy, you tag along with someone since you're short.
Wait, we're doing this? Okay, if we're doing this, kill it with fire. But also, I can't bring any of you back.
Can we? Let's see if it goes after those other guys first.
Now that's
Yeah.
a good plan. Let the snails weaken it.
No, I was
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
cool
those
with
guys
that.
that were stealing things. Then we can take their stuff too.
We have kind of abandoned the initiative order here.
No, that's what I was
No,
saying.
he's
You
doing
guys-
stuff. He
Yeah,
just says
he's
like,
doing
Oh, okay.
he just said we basically are talking while it's going.
Oh, okay.
We're making a plan, is what he said. Essentially.
I
mean,
have
I can-
already thematically with last week. Perhaps at my detriment, I ran out there a little ways because I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to fight an ogre." But then I saw the snails, and I kind of just stopped in my tracks.
A
but
dog
that-
yelled after him.
And yes, and Guy yelled at me like a dog that had
Gotten out
burst
the
through
front door.
the screen door.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I double critted and hit a 3rd time. So that's okay. So he one shots one of these snails while you guys are watching.
I don't like that.
Hmm.
I'm just kind of up.
Gulp.
You do notice anybody paying attention that each individual head has its own. They act independently.
Also, wasn't there 4 snails? Am I remembering that wrong?
4
Yeah,
of them
he
came
ate
out.
one on the way.
He ate one
He
on the
ate
way.
one.
He didn't really eat them. He's killing them, and maybe the eating happens later.
I'm gonna reiterate again. Brother was ready to run with the snails, and this dude is just picking those snails off like it's nothing.
Well, the snails aren't really going anywhere. They're kind of
Let's
dying.
find.
Focus
So
on
where's
why
the
we're here. We're not here to kill hydras.
Why are we
We're
here?
I
As
don't know,
would-
but it's not to kill hydras.
Let's go towards fire. That will probably help. Where's some fire at? Oh, over there. Let's go towards fire. You know, like the town that was just burning up.
This is the town that's burning up. In fact, this large building right here is currently on fire.
Which one? Sorry, the one near.
The one they've been
We
looting
cannot
out of.
climb on top of.
That one.
Roll perception, actually, everybody.
Do I have it?
6.
13.
Dirty 20.
2.
Surprisingly good.
20.
12.
What is that, Sunshine?
13.
13. What is that? It's 20 what, Audie?
3.
23.
23, thank you. Guy and Audie, you would notice that maybe whatever this fire is, maybe these guys caused this fire, because when you're running up, it wasn't that big of a deal, but now it's starting to become a little bit of a big deal in the back part of this building. This building is massive, by the way. It's really, really big. Guy, because you've been here before, I'm glad you rolled high. You would remember that this is sort of the major shopping sort of situation here. There's a lot of merchant stalls. There's a
Brookstone, Cinnabon.
yes, all those things. You can get basically anything you want. Wilder, Wilder artisans come down here once in a while, especially good ones. There's like, there's a blacksmith in the back. There's a leather worker. There's the stuff in this building, and it's just a big ass building, which could explain the looting quite a bit.
Those guys that were raiding that mall over there, we should head over towards that building. It's on fire. Maybe the Hydra won't like that.
But it's a burning building.
Yeah, and that's a Hydra. Pick your battles.
I'm gonna do a
Okay.
thing. Can I do a thing?
You may.
Okay. I am going to cast Calm Emotions. It is a 60 feet, but it is a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point I choose. I would like to center that right in the middle of all of the looters / ogre, kind of next to their wagon.
Okay.
Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose must make a charisma saving throw. Creature can choose to fail this throw if it wishes.
They wouldn't know you're doing it, so they wouldn't be able to choose.
I am choosing to suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened. So I am choosing to remove any kind of fear.
It appears to work on. You didn't quite reach this guy over here,
Yeah, that's fine.
the guy on the far right, but it appears to work on all the medium sized. This the ogre is just losing his shit at this point.
Mm-hmm. So, there you go. I have made them unafraid of this Hydra.
So everybody ran away, Mike?
No, the thugs basically haven't moved. They've been firing arrows, like crossbow
The
and stuff like that.
snails and the ogre ran away, though?
The snails are trying to run away. The thugs are getting in the way, and there's going to be a whole lot more bloodbath happening there. But
I say we head back towards some sources of fire.
Is that the only burning building nearby?
currently, yes. A lot of these are brick or stone.
So, out of curiosity, the
Yes.
building on the right. If I were to climb up that, would I be able to jump across to the burning building, or is it bigger?
It's bigger.
Completely.
It's a bigger building. This is
So-
like a single story something, and this is a couple.
So
stories
no way
tall.
to get on top of that building.
Not currently, no.
Yeah.
I mean, inside potentially something, but do you want to run into a burning building?
Yeah, not particularly.
Is
If
the
we're
car?
doing it, they're not scared anymore, so they might help us.
Operation Meat Shield is a go.
All right. Vote yes or no, and we're doing this, okay?
Yes.
Run or fight?
Fight.
No is run, yes is fight.
Right.
I say no.
No.
1 and 1, 2 and 1.
Yes.
2 and 2. Adi?
No.
3.
No,
Yeah.
he
3 and
says
2.
yes. It's 3 and 3.
That's 3 and 3.
All right. Tie us to the victors, and we win. So
He did claim dibs.
No,
he did claim dibs.
Never mind.
He claimed dibs.
I will vote no, but there is something I am going to do since I was already heading that direction.
you already said yes. You can't take that back. There's no takesy backsies.
What were you
I
saying?
really want to fight this fucking thing.
Oh, for the love of Pete, let's just fight it. Shoot from the
All right.
fire, God
All
damn it.
right, fine, let's do it.
And what I'm doing is not changing, regardless of what we are doing.
Okay.
I'm not responsible if one of you dies. Let's go.
I'm a born hunter. Let's do it.
As Rainbow says that, I say Rainbow and put my fist up.
Twin powers.
Oh, okay. My plan just changed because it got to move like several spaces in the 20
Oh,
minutes
shit.
of that conversation.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm initiative 1. Yeah, are we going? Whose role is it?
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to holler at Steve, you got him. Just make sure don't chop the head fully off.
Chop the head fully off. Got it.
Don't do that, but you totally got it. I believe in you, buddy. And give Steve inspiration.
Shut up or he'll keep moving it.
Yep. And Mike,
Uh-huh.
Laura and I both cast Warding Bond on each other.
Uh-huh.
I actually don't have it, so you cast
Oh, I cast it on you then.
it. Yeah. I did not
Selfish
take it
prick.
this morning. I'm sorry, I didn't take it this morning. I was unaware that we're going to be fighting a hydra, brother.
That's why I'm the responsible one. I'm always expecting a Hydra.
He's going to keep moving it.
Okay, if we're going...
No, we said
and
do
we
initiative.
one,
We're playing.
I am
No, I know.
initiative
I'm doing my thing
Wait.
right now. Hold up. I'm doing my thing right now. Laura, you will be able to do your thing here in a second, okay?
Okay. I'm
Everybody,
just trying to make something happen.
I understand.
She's just trying not to die.
But there's
Good
numbers,
luck.
and I have to put the numbers down, or I'm not going to remember them.
Sure.
Do your thing.
As long as we have paused it, that's fine.
No, you are currently in combat. Everything is paused.
So you're gonna get us all killed. You guys know that, right?
Yep.
Why we're in this weird existential space where we can talk, but nothing else is happening.
Hey, Ambien's probably going to save us.
TPK.
Well, I saw
Did you say Ambien's gonna
3
save us?
million realities. And in
Yeah,
one of them, we won.
That god, that
Okay,
the
so
dwarf said last time.
Okay.
Ambien or Anvian.
It attacked this guy twice, and the flail snail, all in the same turn, because it doesn't give a shit. None of them
How many
died.
did it attack?
1, 2, 3. It attacked this guy as well, but nothing happened. It missed.
Okay. How many died?
None of them.
Oh,
A couple of them got
Good.
pretty fucked up, but none of them died.
good, good.
Good.
All right.
Good.
We're going to start at the top then. Rainbow.
Okay.
Right here.
I cast Bane on the Hydra. Or actually,
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it, molded by it.
sure. I can cast
I'm a
it on
villain too.
up to three creatures of my choice. I'm only going to cast it on the Hydra. I'm assuming that each head does not count as a separate creature.
It does not.
Okay.
Although they do
So-
function in separate. They do function separately.
Yeah, but they roll, like they might roll separately, but they're all still the same creature, so it would all be
Right.
affected.
And like what does Bane do? Because certain things like
I shall tell you.
okay.
So Rainbow takes out a knife. She cuts her hand so that she is bleeding slightly.
Oh no.
And she throws her bloodied hand out towards the Hydra.
You threw your whole hand? You cut it off?
No, I just
Okay.
I just opened a wound.
Oh, geez, this is a hell of a cost to this spell.
The components is a drop of blood. I'm making it more exciting.
Okay.
She's being dramatic.
I am 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, I'm within range. It must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever the target fails this saving throw, makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Against anything?
Against anything.
Okay.
So anytime. So first of all, make a charisma saving throw.
16.
I believe you just make it. Yeah.
It has a -2 charisma, and we got there.
Damn it. So nothing happens. Never mind.
Okay.
That was a really good idea, though.
I might keep doing it.
Yeah.
If you got more spell slots, don't stop it.
Got more blood.
I'm gonna let you on your turn. Go ahead and you rolled well on nature before. No, you didn't. You rolled poorly.
I did. I rolled a 16.
You rolled 16 on nature before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll let you roll again to see if you recall a little bit more.
I rolled a 7 that time.
No, you don't got anything. Okay. Who else rolled well on nature? I think it was Tidley. Yeah, Tidley. Okay, when we get to your turn, I'll let you reroll nature again.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
I just roll now and get it over with.
Sure, and let me know on your turn. Okay.
Yeah,
Next is going to be Audie. Mr. Tracksuitovich, you were right here.
Okay. My original plan involved the cart. Is the hydra now on top of the cart?
He is on top of half of the cart.
Does the cart have 4 wheels? Is it rollable?
It's
Or
4
does it-
wheels. 4 wheels. There was a horse. I'm just going to go ahead and say that horse. Nothing good has happened to that horse. And we're going to move on from there.
I'm going to run to the half of the cart that the hydra is not on.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of attacks of opportunity. You down with that? Potentially, anyway.
He's not leaving its space. You can run around.
Okay,
it
but this guy, that guy, and the flail snail.
Oh, this is under the assumption that they are going to attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's you don't know how they're going to act, but it is running by a lot of potential hostiles. I'm just saying.
Right.
But go ahead.
Well, seeing that a calming spell was put on them, I would feel good about, actually, I would uncalm them, sort of, by, as I'm running by, the fuck are you all doing? Get the fuck out of here.
You would get attacked. You would get reaction attacked by both the hydra and the flail snail if you end up there. Is that okay?
Why?
It happens by me entering the space?
Yes.
An attack of opportunity doesn't happen when they enter, only when they exit.
Oh, okay. My bad. Go ahead.
So then I am putting my shoulders to the cart, and I
I don't
am
know why I
going
thought that
to
was a
try
real thing.
and
I know
push.
that's not real.
If you have pole arm master, you can do that. Or sentinel, I mean.
You're going to push the cart?
Yes, I'm pushing the cart into it, trying to shove. Use the wheels of the cart, because the cart has wheels. I'm trying to use motion into the cart and shove it and the cart into the wall.
Okay, it is on top of it. Potentially that's doable. Let's go ahead and roll athletics here.
Towards the burning building.
Nat 20.
The dust.
It's gonna.
Oh,
yeah.
neat.
I mean, it's a huge creature.
Nat 20.
And
That's
I'm not even being facetious. It's literally listed as a huge monstrosity.
Hydras are massive and very, very scary.
What'd you roll?
10.
At 10, no, you're not able to move.
Could not have gotten much worse.
It could have been worse.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. I want to state that I am somewhat behind cover behind the cart. Of course, it could just look right over.
Not from the flail snail, but yes, I understand what you're saying. Wild animals sometimes just attack. Okay. Next up is Steven.
Rage.
Let's all fucking rage.
There.
No.
We're gonna run in there.
Okay.
So
Nice that they cleared a path for you.
move, yep, 3 spots. And we are gonna attack that.
He's just gonna go right up to it and axe it some questions.
Josh coming in at a 3 tonight.
And you can use reckless attacks, remember.
And get advantage against a monster that can attack me multiple times?
The
Yeah,
best crowd
cool.
control is death. Yeah, you're right.
As
You're
it
right,
chunks
you're
him
right.
literally. I'm just saying, I did over 50 damage to one flail snail accidentally a couple turns ago. I'm just saying.
Sounds like a Joe turn.
Is it dead?
17.
17. Okay. That's a hit? That is a hit, sir. Congratulations.
17 hit.
And
A mysterious voice is trying to tell you, Josh, you have
14
great
damage. Damage.
14. Gotcha.
Did add your rage damage?
Nope. That was with rage.
Okay. Are you done, Steve?
Steve is done.
Okay. Hydra's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you already start creating a new character.
Steve might have a couple more moves left. Maybe.
All right. We're going to have it focus up because Steve hit it. Steve actually hit it. What's your AC?
31.
It's not 31. I know it's not 31.
14.
Damn it.
Okay. So we got one hit, one miss. That's a 16, so that's a hit. That's a 23, that's a hit. That's a natural 20, that's a hit.
Steve's dead. Steve's dead.
Okay.
Long live Steve.
So we're going to do 4 hits, one being a crit.
I don't get crit cancels until 6th level.
Yeah, I can't use warding flare until 6th level
6,
on other people.
Fuck, it's
11,
damn it.
7, and then the crit is 19.
Jesus.
6, 11, 7,
I-
19.
Gonna use Stone's Endurance.
30,
What
40,
does that do?
43 in total.
1d12 plus 3. I get a resist for damage.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What
Okay.
type of damage was it? Because doesn't he get half for being raged?
It is, it's piercing.
Yeah, so that's half damage if you're raging.
Mm-hmm.
So 43 half round down, that's 21.
And then apply your stone's resistance.
And my Stone's resistance is. How do I roll?
1d12
Wow.
plus whatever.
That's why you need actual dice still.
You can Google dice roller. And
I got one now.
Okay.
And that's 10. I get it stopped.
So you take 11.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's a lot less than 43.
That was oh my god, Steve's dead to Steve, yeah, you're limping a little.
Yeah, he took some damage. Okay.
So, yeah, okay. Steve got lightning struck by that thing.
Boy, that kid can take a punch.
Or, 4.
Okay. That was the... next up is... Guy.
I run. Let's see. I run about over towards the building on the right that was damaged over to the rebel, and I grab a small piece of broken glass.
Okay.
And with that,
I'll have you roll. I'll have you roll perception real quick to see if there is broken glass there. Okay.
no,
want-
I don't see anything. That was a natural one.
Okay.
See ya.
There's rocks. Would you like a rock?
No, I need a piece of glass. So instead,
You can continue to look next turn if you'd like.
I have something else I can do.
Okay.
Seeing don't find the glass, I just take the tip of my crossbow bolt and slice my thumb. Let a drop of blood go off, and I cast Bane.
Bane buddies.
And I'm just don't have to be so theatrical.
Whatever.
The city
Charisma
is
save.
yours.
Theater students will always be theater. Theater kids will always be theater kids. We'll just say that.
Also, have you met Rainbow? She's dramatic.
It's true.
No, I think it's just the wine.
Go ahead and roll a charisma save.
Charisma save. 4.
You do not make it.
Does that affect saving throws too?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have to roll a d4 before any attack and any saving throw, and subtract off the d4.
Okay.
Get your D4 ready.
Don't worry, I got it. I'm just holding my thumb. It's like, because I haven't done the spell much. Do I have to keep blood coming out, or just?
Getting a little woozy. Nicked an artery. Going down.
That is a concentration spell.
Guy casting a spell as he's laying on the ground. Anybody got a cookie? Okay.
And if I have any movement left, is the building that I went over to, is it completely flattened, or is it still sort of up?
The squared out part of it is still the structure, what it was supposed to look like. This is the this part of the building has fallen apart.
I want to climb back into the rubble if I can, like where your marker just was.
We'll do half movement, so I'll put you one space.
Behind the wall, if at all possible.
Nope.
Okay. Well, there's some tanks in between, so.
Running from the fight.
All right, next up is all the looters, and they're like, nah, dog. So they're gonna take off this way. Guy, do you want to fight the looters that are running by you?
I want to holler, stay and fight, we can take it.
Well, they are calm now. Would they run away? Well, even as calm, let me roll for it.
Well, they wouldn't be afraid of it.
Yeah, that's true. They wouldn't be afraid of it.
Would that be a charisma?
But it's not about
convince them?
fear. It could be just like logically.
I try and
Technically speaking,
Well,
calm emotions would be dispelled because it's a concentration spell, and I attempted to cast Bane, which is also a concentration spell, so the concentration
you.
on calm emotions would be gone.
okay, fantastic. So they're gonna take. Well, this one for sure is gonna take off, but.
Can I try to just convince them?
Sure. Instead of your reaction attack, you may do a reaction persuasion.
Stay and fight. We have those big guys that'll take advantage. Hit it
Roll.
from a distance if you can.
Roll persuasion.
That is going to be a 22.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, these two are staying. Good job.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, where's
These
none of those fuckers?
two try to leave, and this one tries to go this way, but this guy's gonna die, like, not close. This guy's
A
definitely
man does
gonna
not die alone on the battlefield for some petty distinction or a halfpence a day.
die.
You must
Miss,
speak to the soul to electrify him.
miss. So that hit is... That guy dead. This guy's gonna take off. And he's like back
I'm gonna
here.
get to do something soon.
Sorry. I love you.
Marcus, have you gone yet?
Nope.
What'd you get on the initiative?
No, you know, like a 5.
Oh, well, I got a 3, so.
Okay, that hits.
3 is my bonus, so literally the worst I can do is 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2. I'm doing terrific.
All right, hopefully those are the bad rolls.
Okay, that guy takes off over there. Okay.
I've got something up my sleeve I think all the fighters are going to like.
All right.
Is it that thing that gives everyone double attack?
Well, that would be cool, but no.
That thing from the first campaign we did?
Now's
Oh,
the
haste.
now's the snails. And this snail is gonna
AoE haste at level
run
3.
this way, but this one's kind of stuck. So we'll
We're
do
just
that.
gonna finish this bottle of wine because I think it's gonna be that kind of night.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep rolling like shit.
I hope not.
Oh yeah, you know, definitely. I hope not.
All right. AC
Ooh, nice emote, Phil.
Audi
My AC is 19.
19. Thank you. Miss, hit. So that's just gonna be Audi. You take 7. Hit and hit.
I just had a thought. Mike, would it help if we put our AC in our Zoom names that you can see on the screen, and then you don't have to ask us every turn?
That's a good idea.
Sure. Yes.
we do that?
Done the name.
Oh, you said our sorry. Oh, I'm dumb. You said our name.
We'll see what the numbers look like because it's kind of small on my screen.
You could write it out, too.
You could write it out too. How's that fucking sound, nerd?
That's
Man,
actually not my
that's
AC.
the most OP things about bards. They get like plus 32 to AC.
Change it or you die.
Very, very painfully and fast.
And I think I'm pretty clear tonight that I am trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't help that I was very insistent on killing this thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's flail snail time. They did all their stuff.
Hell yeah.
They this one basically hit Adi a couple times and then hit the looter in front of him a couple times.
Damn dumbass snail.
Yeah. And then that's Tiddly.
Oh, it's my turn?
It is.
So can I see like an open flame anywhere?
The back end of this building, but it's pretty far away.
Neither of the other 2 buildings have any kind of fire yet.
They do not.
Okay.
They probably did. They look like they did at some point, but it's been more
Is
than
there? I
that.
mean, is there like hot iron or like what, like coals anywhere? Sorry.
Roll perception.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a natural 1. So
I'm gonna say no.
I
A
saw
lot of those
cloud.
going around.
Yeah. I blamed the corner of my monitor. It stopped the dice from rolling to a 19.
Is that the 5th one tonight?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just aim directly for the eyeball of one of those hydras with my crossbow.
Do it. You're within range now, so you don't have to move.
I'm what?
I'm gonna have you step to the left, just so you're not accidentally shooting
Oh, okay.
anybody.
Yeah, please don't shoot me in the back of the head.
Yeah, I've only shot guy. It's fine.
Why do you think I was trying for cover?
You just point blank execution style shoot me in the back of the head.
Okay, so I'm actually,
A Winks always pays his debts.
because I'm an ass and because I can,
I want to
What
give
is
him
the
a name.
fucking thing I can do. I can't think of what it's called.
Precision shot or sniper shot.
Sharpshooter?
Yeah, sharpshooter. I can never remember.
-5 to your attack, plus 10 to your damage.
Yes. So, gonna shoot. Oh, you motherfucker. It was on an 18 and then rolled a fucking 5, so I rolled a 7.
So that's a miss.
Yep. Sure is.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Young Mr.
Cry a
Winks?
little bit.
Okay. Well, you do that. We'll
I would
move
like
on.
to cry.
Ogre
Be sad for a
is not interested. And he's Audi 9000. Sound good?
Can I can I try to get him to stay and fight?
Do you speak giant?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you happen to have beef jerky?
Probably. Travel rations.
So I'm just going to take him off the board.
Nah. All right, he ran. Doesn't even give a fuck about his snails.
Not anymore. Sometimes you got to lose a couple cattle, man.
Yep.
And now it's Sunny Boy.
Okay, my turn's gonna be quick. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire in Beyond Audi, so it's gonna hit the snail and the hydra.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot box.
Okay.
So they need to roll dex save of 15, and the hydra's got that vein going.
Hits Hydra. And it hits the flail snail.
So they gain no benefits from being invisible, which that doesn't really matter.
Good.
They're covered
Good to know.
in light, like little fairy
Actually-
fire lights, and any attack roll against them gets advantage.
Oh, wait a second. I got to roll something for flail
I
snail
wish you would
real
have went
quick.
first.
If it already hit, don't worry about the vein. 'Cause it's back.
Okay, so it did fail. The snail did fail your save, but it does a thing. So it didn't fail your save.
Okay,
But-
whatever. I more care about the hydra, if I'm being honest. I was just gonna hit the snail, so that's fine.
Because you
no. As
Oh,
you
did he cast it at me?
okay, so as you do it, its shell glows.
I remember this
Each
boss from
creature-
Final Fantasy 6.
Within 30 feet of the snail needs to roll a DC Con saving throw. So that's going
That
to be.
includes the Hydra.
That does include the Hydra. That includes the Steve. Includes the Audi.
I think that's me too.
2, 3, 4, 1.
And how many
2,
feet?
3, 4. Yep, that
30.
includes you. And
And a
1,
saving throw?
2, 3, 4, 5. Tiddly is just out. Yeah, con saving throw.
22.
Let me get your
17.
numbers down real quick.
13.
I think I'm in. Am I in that rate?
No, you're out.
I'm out. Okay.
It's
You're
of
out.
the snail, not of the hydra.
Okay.
22, 13. I'm missing something else. Audi, sorry. 17. 17. And that was a 15 you needed to get. So, Steve, you did not pass. You take 1d6 force damage. So you take 1 damage.
Did the hydra pass that out of curiosity?
Yes. And
With
this
Bane?
Thug did not.
The
Huh?
hydra passed with Bane, too.
No. Wait, let me check. Did not pass. Okay. So it takes 1.
I guess it's only 1 damage. Probably didn't matter that much.
I don't take any amount of damage to this thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I kept the meat puppets around. I mean, those people around.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, it's actually and because of that, it is actually not affected by your thing,
Okay,
Sunshine.
but the hydra is.
The Hydra is.
Okay, that's mostly what I was looking at. So,
So we have advantage on firing against him.
action surge.
Okay. Up to back to the top, Rainbow.
Okay. As an action, my first action, I am going to use my Channel Divinity and cast Path to the Grave on the Hydra. So it is now cursed and until the end of my next turn. And the next time myself or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage. Then the curse ends.
That means what? Double damage?
Yep.
So they take double damage.
Okay.
Go crit fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad I'm not up next and could do sharpshooter.
You know you crit on a 19 too?
Yep.
Okay.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Steve.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, "You got this, buddy!" And Steve, you will heal 7 points of damage.
Thank you.
Welcome. Clericking. Doing cleric stuff. That's my turn.
Okay. So that's going to be Audie.
First, I'm going to try and shoo the snail away. I know this is a pack animal. I simply like
Animal handling.
He actually has pretty good animal handling.
It's a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, if you can get the snail the fuck off, that's yeah.
23.
Get.
Go on.
It wants to try to listen to you. You think?
I think. Okay, and then I lower my shoulder again, and I once again try to push the cart.
Okay, go ahead. Nope. So that's going to be Steven.
Steve. Do. Gonna use Ancestral Protectors. So while raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. And when that target hits a creature other than you, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
I
Cool.
I didn't catch half of that. What?
So essentially, the creature I hit only has pretty much attack me, and everyone else has advantage. Like, has disadvantage on everybody else trying to attack it. Or
If Steve hits with his attack, the Hydra has disadvantage against attacking anyone else, and if it hits anyone else, they have resistance to that damage.
Okay.
So basically, everyone but Steve, if he hits with this attack, which
So he has to
will,
attack Steve. Gotcha.
and now Steve is gonna attack
You have advantage.
with advantage.
Unfortunately, I can't do this and bless at the same time.
I don't know if he used inspiration or not last time, so he still would have that to do.
Wait, are there so many?
So I got a 23 or 22. So 23, I guess.
23 hits.
All right.
And it takes full damage then. Is that what your spell did?
It takes double damage. It has vulnerability to this
okay.
damage.
All right.
So it would have
Well,
been awesome with a crit, but whatever.
11. So I did just naturally 11. Do I double that? So that's 22?
Yeah. 22.
20.
Me too.
Now that spell is gone, so everyone still has advantage, but no more vulnerability.
Okay.
Well, this is going to hurt.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I like this. I didn't know Steve could be such a tank.
Huge shield.
That's barbarians.
Oh. Okay.
But his. So does the Hydra have disadvantage and then has to roll -4 off of each one?
If it attacks anyone but Steve.
Okay.
All right. So it's Hydra's turn, and it's gonna fight the thing that's fighting it, the gray person thing.
Ugh.
Minus. Oh, that's just
That
gonna
does
miss.
make sense.
Such threat generation.
Since Audie has
Much aggro.
not attacked it yet.
That's 3. That's 17 hits. Okay.
Are
Crit.
you doing Bane too, Mike?
Yeah,
You
I'm
haven't
doing
heard
it.
him.
No, I'm doing
Okay.
it. I'm doing it. For second one hits, third one's a crit. Miss, and last.
Does
18
Bane
minus
take away
3
crit?
is
Does that work?
16 hits, so 2 hits and a crit.
Well, Bane
Mike?
might cancel that crit because you have to subtract 4 from it. So or
A
subtract
natural 20?
Does it take away the crit? I mean, it would still hit, but
That's
does it
what I
make it
don't
not
know.
a crit?
because you
don't know
have
if
to
that's how that
subtract
works.
the D4 from every roll.
So you're
I
saying
actually
that.
don't know how that works.
Okay.
I
I
don't- I
will
don't think it
agree
works
to
that
your
way.
terms, but what you're saying here is moving forward in this campaign is I can negate crits based on negatives.
With Bane? I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's,
I don't know. I don't know, Mike.
Wait, no. Yep, I got it. Just as Bless can't turn an attack roll into a crit, Bane can't undo a crit.
Okay.
D4 is
That
simply
makes
a
sense.
modifier to the base roll, and it's the 20 on the base roll that determines a crit.
I was gonna say there's no way you want that to be a thing that we do here because there's a lot of negatives that could
It's
happen.
not like I critted anyway. It's whatever.
That would also be really OP for a level 1 spell.
Okay, the two normal attacks are 8, 14, that's 22, Steve. And then the crit is going to be 15, so 37 in total.
So,
And we have that with piercing.
yep.
How long does your raging last?
10 turns.
Okay.
So half that is
18?
18.
Good, Frank. Not good.
How you feeling there, Steve?
Look at them. Look at them. It's a. Oh, you gotta say hi. They're over there. They're over there. You say hi?
Naked.
Lincoln. Lincoln.
Uncle Joshy's in there.
Lincoln.
And Miss Laura. You like Miss Laura?
Lincoln.
Hopefully he'll sleep well tonight.
The time of my life.
Oh, there you go.
And all to you.
Okay, say good night. Good
Night,
job.
Lincoln.
Good night, Lincoln!
Have a kiss.
Good
Give your
night,
daddy a
Lincoln.
kiss real quick.
And he's gone.
Love you.
Boy.
All right. So ends Hydra's turn. Guy.
I am going to keep Bane up, but I still get to attack with my crossbow. Right? That's
Uh-huh.
Yes.
that 20.
Got it.
Oh,
Woo!
do some
All right.
damage. Hey, you know your psychic blades? You get a double that roll.
Why?
Because it's a roll on a crit. Like, you get a double a smite roll on a crit.
I was going to say I was going to use my psychic blade, which lets me use a bardic inspiration to add. I'm trying to make sure it's 2d6 or 3d6.
Like a bard smite, sounds like.
Yeah,
What's
it's 2d6, I think.
2d6. It's 3d6 at level 5.
But we're level 4.
Yeah.
So you whenever you crit, you use the roll part twice.
What
So,
number
like-
am I writing down, guys?
Give me a second.
Well, we're talking it through, Mike.
Yes, you like to talk through other people's turns.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I want to kill this thing without somebody dying.
16, 21.
I think Marcus died.
Yeah,
Nah, he just turned off his camera. He's fine.
21. If I,
you can still
if
hear
I
us and
double the
talk,
D6, that's 8 more, so that'd be 29 damage.
29. Nice.
Right in the middle, like right in the chest.
Nope, not how that works. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, you
29
can
damage.
hit it in the chest, but it would be okay. Here,
That's. I was gonna say I'm aiming for main body. I'm doing this one-handed, keeping the blood on the other one.
he shoots, hits it in the base of the chest, and one of the heads drop dead. However, as soon as the head drops dead, it twitches, splits in half, and 2 heads come out.
Oh no, more attacks.
We need Tiddly to come back so he could tell you how. But
Welcome back.
Tiddly, it is exactly your turn. Go ahead and roll nature right away, bud.
Another nature. Okay. Nature.
Rainbow, you
That's
can also
pretty
roll
neat.
this.
9. They just keep getting worse.
Okay, never mind.
Can I roll perception for fire?
Yeah, I gotta pee though.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
So yeah, hitting it in the main body isn't gonna just stop.
It's a hydra.
Yeah.
Let's freeze it.
We
Is
can
it-
say we hit it wherever we want for flavor, but if it takes physical damage, it just grows more heads.
Let's freeze it.
I'll
Let's
hit
do
it with
that.
fire next turn.
If that doesn't work, I say we freeze it. I see your plan 1A.
Does it bother you guys if I jump in on your turns? Do you want me to just shut up and not say anything?
Give us a little bit, because I was going to use the psychic blades. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. So I don't mind you helping out, but give us a chance to say it a little bit first.
Okay.
What happened? Morgan intrude.
No, Morgan's just trying to make sure everyone's getting everything they can, and I don't mind that. I wanted to actually get to it first because I'm going between what I have written down, what I'm rolling, and everything on the screen.
Mm.
I appreciate us like getting as much as we can out of all this. I just want to make sure because I know my character fairly well.
I can't even remember my traits. I mean, I know they are. I just
I
can't
have
remember
no
their call.
problem if you jump into Marcus.
Oh, I didn't know if you knew that particular rule about crits, though.
What, 2 dice roll?
Yeah, but it affects every single dice that you roll, including
Yeah.
like his psychic blades.
Which I need to mark off a inspiration.
And that hydra seems really angry and hungry. I feel like all this could be solved if only it had some fish people sticks.
And now for the main finale of Fish People Sticks. It comes in Hydra flavor now. You think they're angry when they don't have Fish People Sticks? You should see it when they do. They're not angry at all. It's amazing.
Now flavored with flail snail flakes.
I don't have Cheeto fingers. You have Cheeto fingers.
Probably.
Where did you get Cheetos?
All right. Tiddly.
Hi.
Or did those looters stick around otherwise?
Oh, so, yep, they're going to go ahead. These 2 have committed because of Guy. Did you roll your attack, Tiddly?
No. I was going to roll perception again to see if I
Right.
can find
I
the fire
apologize.
thing. I rolled a 22.
22. Yes, this is smoldering. There's something under this that is still producing smoke.
Okay. So that most bottom left square underneath of it, it's like 3 left of the snail.
Sure.
Can I run to that and still have an action?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get right there.
So do I have an action?
Yeah, that was your full
okay.
movement. 30 feet.
So I would like to stick an arrow tip,
Thir-
just the tip of an
about
arrow,
30.
in the fire for a minute. Probably gonna
Maybe
wait.
not a minute.
You might not have a minute.
I might not have a minute.
You can
But however long
hold.
it
You can
takes.
wait until next turn and then fire something if you'd like.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could actually put multiple arrows, and if that was the case, then just have like the tip of them.
Sure, you can go ahead.
Okay. I'll say I'll put 5 of them in there.
It won't do anything this round, obviously.
Nope.
But
That's fine.
okay, there you go. You have a plan.
Don't want to try and do any damage otherwise.
I don't. What am I gonna do? Load my crossbow or try to run over there with my sword?
I would not run over there. The Steve, should he run over there?
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
We'll give
fine.
Steve total credit for tanking his brains out this fight, by the way. Literally, his brains are over there somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Luke, I'd have to either load my crossbow or go over there with my sword, which I don't think either of
Okay.
those are beneficial. This.
he's-
Well, I guess
He's doing his best Black Knight cosplay, yet screaming "'Tis only a scratch."
I could load my crossbow technically, couldn't I? Or is that too much?
Yeah, you can. No, you can load. Yeah, that's
Okay, I'll load it.
Okay. Flail snail. It's trying to move away, but this guy's in the way, so it's going to beat its brains in. Crit. Hit. Miss. Hit. Hit. All right, I'm just gonna say this guy's dead. I'm not even gonna roll damage. And it's gonna try to snail fart its way out of here.
That is not what I meant, but it's better him than me.
Well, don't mess with the bull. You get the flail snail.
Get the bullshit.
Okay, this guy's gone. These two come in because they're feeling real randy at this point. Thank you, guy.
Randy, baby.
They don't have a means for ranged combat guy, but they're getting in there.
They do have advantage on their attacks, Mike.
That's good. That's good. That one missed both of them. That one hit. Okay, yeah, okay. There's a hit. 1d6 plus 2. Technically helped.
Operation Meat Shield success so far.
Yes. All right. Ogre's long gone. I'm gonna get him out of the thing. Sunny boy.
All right, I'm gonna do Scorching Ray. There's gonna be a bunch of rolling here. Well, first one's a crit. Didn't even have to roll with advantage.
Scorching Ray Romano.
Thanks to the DACA agreement, we cannot play this song on the stream. But while he's doing this, we would like those of you at home to start playing "Sunshine on My Shoulders" by John Denver.
Sure. First one's 13
Sunshine
damage.
13.
Shoulders
Yep.
by John fucking Denver.
Next one is 21 to hit.
That
Assuming that
hits.
hits.
Yeah. Wait, so was the first one 13 to hit?
No, 13 damage. It crit.
Oh, okay.
Second one is 8 damage.
Okay, 21 total. Okay.
Scorching Ray does not fuck around.
Okay.
Last one's a 23 to hit. And that is 6 damage. I guess that's average.
And that fire damage, I'm assuming?
It is all fire damage.
Okay, yes. Okay, sounds good. That is back to the top rainbow.
Did any
Okay.
heads fall off?
You're doing damage to it. Yeah. That was over 20. Yes, one head would fall off.
Did it cauterize it?
Yes. It did. Well, You technically don't know until it gets to its turn, but yes, it did not grow another head. So you're back to the original 5 here.
Okay. I am going to
Multi-attack.
use my action to cast Aid. I will choose Steve. I will choose, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm within 30 feet of Audie. I will choose Audie, and I'll choose my brother. Spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration, which is 8 hours. So, Steve, your HP max goes up 5, and you also gain 5 hit points. Same for Audie and Sunshine.
Oh, cool. Which is useful because you can be healed past your maximum.
I have no bonus actions that I can do, and I am not going to move. So that is my turn.
So I do not gain temporary hit points if I don't get healed over max. Got it.
Okay, Adi.
Alright. I do not see these mooks line up on the other side of the cart, so I am still going to try and do what I am doing, and I'm going to give one last shove at that cart.
Do it. Somehow move the huge creature.
17.
Don't do it.
I will use my action surge.
Do
I
it.
will swing around it, not leaving its sphere of influence,
Okay.
and take up position alongside the Goliath who has been face tanking this thing.
Okay. There you go.
And I will swing at it.
There you go. I liked your idea. It's just too big.
Right. Was trying to use my schoolings about simple machines. Alright.
Do we still have advantage on it?
Pretty sure Fairy Fire is still on.
Fire? Yeah, okay.
I don't know how long that
I
was.
forgot.
Fired up for like a minute.
Sick.
Was it
I rolled 2 9s in a row, so I miss.
Okay.
Or rather, I rolled 2 3s in a row.
Well, that's exciting. Steve. Is Steve running away?
No. He's looking a little beat up here.
How bad are you, Steve?
I'm at 27 out of 50. So that's why we're gonna double down and use ancestral protectors again. Woo!
What did that do again?
That move I did last round, where pretty much you can only attack me, full damage, and
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Steve is trying to kill it. Josh is trying to kill Steve in the middle of the combat. Here we go.
here we go. Gonna go to hit. $18.
That's 2 swings, right? With advantage, I mean.
Oh, there's still advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there was 24. So
They both hit, so.
nice. 16 damage.
16. You got him.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay. Is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Okay, Hydra turn.
This is not gonna be fun.
Hydra turn. Hydra wife. The forever struggle of Steve versus.
Is it attacking Steve?
It would attack one of its attacks is going to go after the one mook that hit him, for sure. That's a disadvantage. I know that.
No, it's only a disadvantage on the one I apply it to reaction.
No. It's
Steve's
also,
thing gave it disadvantage.
Steve's thing goes a disadvantage. I understand your thing, but yeah, his thing also does that. It still hits for 7, basically.
Do your worst, Hydra.
Okay. 4 attacks on the Steven. And they're all at disadvantage because of...
While wielding a shield and the creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on attack roll.
So all
on the attack roll.
I would say probably 1.
Okay.
You only have 1 reaction.
Okay.
1 attack.
Well, then this will be at disadvantage then. And that is... still going to hit. Because it was 16. Sorry. 15 hits. 18 hits. That's 3 and 4. 24 hits. Six, 18, 28, 36, cut in half.
18 again.
18 again.
Oof.
Hang in there, Steve.
Did we ever establish what kind of attacks?
There's like stuff calling. It's biting with each one of its heads.
Okay.
It's what
I was
it's
just
doing.
curious, like what that
It's
was.
just biting. Steve is just getting the worst hickey of his life. Is what's happening right now.
He's been bit like 12 times and hasn't gone down.
Luckily, there's no poison on this character because on this monster because that would be a bad time for Steve.
Steve's hanging in there.
He's more poison than blood now.
All my blood's on the ground, but we're winning.
You
So,
can like
like,
see. You can like if you look very carefully, you can see through him at one point. Okay, that is that. And Guy.
I want to move over towards the burning building.
Okay. You
Yeah,
noticed
can
I moved to Burnings. The Burnings is getting closer.
Can I a little bit farther back?
What?
want-
You were what? You were
little
right
bit farther
here. You
A
can
little bit
only
farther
move
away
one
from the
space
Hydra.
closer. What the fuck are you talking about?
Back
I
from
mean
the
to
Hydra.
the right. I'm farther away from the Hydra.
Okay.
Like a step back from that. Can I grab like a burning log or any type of burning timber?
I mean, it's not falling apart in that manner yet, but yes. If you go ahead and roll perception real quick. Or do you have a
Hopefully wood.
torch on you? Do you have a torch on you?
I do have a torch.
Okay.
Can I get a torch started?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, you'd be able to do that on the burning building for sure.
And then would that be bonus action?
Yeah. No, yeah. You just do
And then
that real quick.
for full action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at Steve, level 2.
Nice. Teamwork.
There's a lot of supports in this party.
11. And I'm just going to go, Steve! Waffle crisp! I yell the Healing Word at him.
Dude, hey, I fucking miss waffle crisp. All right, I don't want to joke about that. Shit's delicious.
So you gain 11.
All right. Back in the game.
Are you?
Back in the game.
Are you?
I take one more step closer towards the Hydra to where like I might be able to pass off a torch or maybe throw it
Okay.
in that general direction.
All right, there you are. Thug's turns. They're going to miss and miss. And snails are outie. I'm gonna reunite both the snails with the ogre that has survived. There's cuddling.
Oh.
There's cuddling happening somewhere.
Well, we're all going to die, but at least we saved somebody.
You saved monstrous creatures that came out of the swamp.
We're gonna save Christmas next.
Shrek and Donkey's second wife. We're gonna talk about how Donkey's a freak. Donkey a freak, right?
Yeah.
Like he's clearly the bard of that group, and they run into giant fire breathing dragon. He's like, I'm a fuck it.
That's top level bard right there.
Dragon attacks. I'm a fuck it. Roll to seduce. Okay. That is that gone. Tiddly.
Hi.
Hi.
I take my arrow, one of my arrows, out of the smolderingness. Do I have advantage still?
You have. I don't know. Does he have advantage still? He does.
Yep.
Sorry, yes.
Okay. I'm going to sharpshoot.
That's a good call.
I'm going to aim for the eye again. Longbow. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
There you go. Hit it.
So oh,
Is this a
rolled-
flaming arrow?
No, he's trying to make his arrow tips white hot by putting them in and seeing if it counts the same.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
It only
Which
hits
it will.
11.
I'm gonna.
Oh wait,
count it.
I also get plus 10 for the sharpshooter, so 21.
21
Is that
damage.
doubled?
You
No, it was I only got 11 for the crit damage because I rolled a 6 and a 1
Yeah.
and the plus 4 for it.
That'd be a 6 to 1 would be 14.
No.
No,
6 and 1.
he's rolling the damage number twice, not doubling it. He's rolling the damage die twice.
Okay.
So it comes to 11 plus the 10 for sharpshooter, so 21.
21. Sounds great.
Nice.
Good
Nice damage. Good.
Oh wait,
job.
also I technically am using what are my fucking arrows?
Can I just give everyone a shout out to like your character? We threw a big ass fight in front of you, and all your characters are coming alive all of a sudden.
Weird
I
how
also-
that worked, huh?
I'm using the walloping arrows. I'm not sure if it'll impact it since it's technically a huge monster.
I'm gonna say that it's kind of negated by the fact that you burned off the walloping part of it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Still
okay.
going to do fire damage, so that's what
fair.
counts.
No, that's fair.
I am counting that as fire damage though.
did you action surge yet, Marcus?
No.
You have action surge. You're almost certainly you have action surge.
Well, I
He does.
have it. I just haven't taken it.
Okay.
You don't have to do it this turn.
Well, I mean, if I have advantage, I might as fucking well do it.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take
Okay,
another
run
arrow
sunshine.
that's smoldering hot,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go ahead and also attack that.
Uh-huh.
Spit on fire.
Attack that. Do, 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 do.
Well, that one's a natural 1, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll again.
Yep.
Right.
And that
You
one's
should
a
roll
12.
twice no matter what in case you get
7. That's a 7.
That one misses.
I did real good.
You did real
One
good.
shining moment.
real good, Bob.
Real good, bub. Sun.
A little penis after the first one. Just All right, have a
Steve
head
Steve got healed some, so I'm gonna use Scorching Ray again.
I tried.
You did good.
Wow, that's another nat 20 off the bat.
Woo! Kill it with fire!
I'm calling cheats.
I'll show you the screenshot if you want. 13 damage for the first one.
Screenshot your mom.
It's a 12, and that's a 14, so that's 21 for the second one. That hits, I'm assuming. That one does 8 damage.
Okay.
That is another crit.
Hot damn.
I will take a picture if you don't believe me.
No, I have no dog in this fight, bud.
Oh, shitty roll though. Only 10 damage.
Okay.
So I think 13, 8, and 10.
That technically kills a head.
Woo!
You goddamn right it does.
But a head does not spawn because of
'Cause I killed it with fire.
well,
I think you
multiple
mean,
people killed it with fire.
Yeah.
The one, damn right it is. There's no such thing as God here. Just the one.
Sorry, big dumb rock with damn right.
Big dumb rock gods don't exist.
Audie will remember that.
Rock, damn it. That could just be our inside joke as the group. Just rock, damn it.
Rock damn it. Yes. If we live through this, that's becoming our new joke.
Alternately, you could say, "Oh, Boulder Dash."
Boulder Dash. Go home.
He is home.
I thought mine
He's
was
at his
bad,
house.
but yours was worse.
All right. So that takes us to Rainbow's turn again.
Okay.
I recommend you kill it.
And by the way, I think these rounds are going quicker than they generally do. Good job,
Preferably
everybody.
with fire.
I can't kill it because I don't have any fire spells. But what I
think
can
you can still
do,
do damage to it.
and then maybe make another head pop out. That's a terrible idea for me.
That only triggers on the end of its turn, so.
Still. I am going to. Okay. We'll do this. I'm gonna cast. As my action, I'll cast Toll the Dead.
Do it.
So Wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm
9.
sure it's pretty smart.
9. It's actually,
That
it's
fails.
0. It's fine.
So it is going to take 1d12 necrotic damage.
It looks like second GM wants you to roll nature again.
So it will take 6 necrotic damage. I will roll nature again at the end of my turn if that's cool.
Why am I rolling? why are
And
we
then as a
rolling nature
bonus
again?
action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Steve. So Steve, your AC, you get a +2 to AC. So I believe your AC is now 16 instead of 14.
Okay. So what damage was it again?
6
6. Thank you.
points of necrotic damage. And then nature, 16.
I don't know why we're rolling nature, but maybe he can tell me.
It was
Jay
a
told me
message
to.
from Jay.
I know, but I don't know why. So I hope he tells you why you're doing that.
To find out more about the creature, I think. That's what we've kind of been doing every
Okay.
turn. But
I've dropped that, but yeah.
yeah.
Jay,
if you want to message me cool things that I know now.
Did you get a 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless he says something else. The fire manages to hit it. You already know everything that's required.
Yeah.
For this combat, at least. Okay. 1 6. Audie.
Well, I swing at it again.
There we go.
17, and
Hits.
because of advantage, I roll again, and it is a critical.
Critical.
This is why fairy fire is so good.
All right, and
Yeah.
why can't I remember what my
when he hit
attack
that
does?
vein,
Okay.
I was like, fuck yes.
Why are we still talking in Discord?
Because I had a picture of Hugo I needed to share with everyone.
Oh, okay.
It was important.
Okay.
All right, so it will be It'll be 2d8 in this case plus the 4 for a total of 16 damage.
Hey, Kill Steel, how do you do it?
After removing what I presume to be another one of its heads, I then flip the blade around and stab it into the neck, and by some strange luck, hit the heart. And my arm goes way in there further than I think it's going to, and I'm like, ew.
The entire creature rears back, lets out a resounding screech, and crashes in just behind the wagon it's been sitting on. Flops over, dead. The
Da 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 da.
I
lo-
am the greatest hero this land has ever known.
I'm gonna lay down now.
Come
Did we
here,
kill it?
Steve.
What just happened? I blacked out.
the
Cast healing word on Steve for 9. Woohoo!
What do you say?
whoops,
What's the word?
bird.
Heal.
I feel better, like someone healed me. Wow.
Clothes beam.
The former looters around you, react in shock. At first, excitement, and then shock at the surrounding environment. Half of their crew is scattered or dead.
So yeah, I told you guys we had this. Yeah. Bye. Go. See you later. Get out of here.
Oh God, I can't
Bizarre
believe the
stuff.
two that ran up because of Guy actually lived.
One of them starts to wander away. You see another one picking up a deceased friend, trying to carry that deceased friend, but not getting too far. The large building off to the right that they were looting is in full flames now. Roll perception.
Could I actually say something to that other guy
Yeah,
as
go
he's
for it.
walking away?
Go for it.
Be like, hey, if you want, I could give your friend a quick funeral. I am cleric.
Brother, I don't mean to be rude, but graves aren't really your thing. I am a cleric of the grave. I can give your friend a funeral.
Yeah, but the thing is, I said something first, so
Fine, whatever. You do your light, happy funeral. I won't sit over here silently judging your technique. Whatever.
Silently, if only.
I also
Is
rolled
he,
a 25 perception.
is he persuasive or is he? Is he on
I'm
board?
assuming you're talking. You said the one walking away, but I'm assuming you're talking to the one trying to.
The one dragging his friend.
Yeah. The one trying to move is the body. What's the perceptions again? Let me get 25,
19 for
19.
Guy.
Sunshine, I'm going to remove you from this since you're having a
Yeah,
conversation.
I'm not rolling.
I had a 5.
So I'm also going to remove you from this because, I don't know, your eyes are closed. And you think you've gone blind.
He's just looking at the arrow tips that are in the fire. Just
Oh,
What could have been?
gotcha.
Steve and Audie, are you rolling?
I did.
What's that?
24.
I literally can't read those, man.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I got just barely not as good as Rainbow. She beat me.
And Steve, did you want to roll perception or no?
That's okay. I'm a little distracted.
Trying to pick your blood up.
Yeah, he's trying to put all the blood back in him.
This is supposed to be here.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over my bleeding.
I'm gonna cast another healing word on Steve, just first level this time. 4. 6 more health. Hey, tricks, man, tricks.
Thank you.
Hey, can we give a quick shout out that he is level 4, and that hydra is CR8, and he tanked the living shit out of a CR8.
14 AC.
No, it was all
Barbarians,
HP tanking
man.
too.
Yeah.
Resistance tanking.
Yeah.
Rage and barbarians, dude.
They're a good class. I
I
wouldn't know it.
played barbarian. You played that very well, Josh. Good job.
Yeah,
that was great.
I wouldn't know anything about barbarians, but I love them. The
You wouldn't know how to do that type of barbarian.
Those
Okay.
options were not available in Pathfinder.
I was tanky-ish. I had a lot of HP. And I used a lot of HP.
Fun fact, I would have been down after one round of what Steve went through.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed.
Dead.
I was a little disappointed. Anyway,
I'm not in there. I'm a squishy. I'm a
Disappointed
squishy.
you didn't kill him?
no, that Steve didn't give an option. Like, Steve stood in the exact spot. There's, like, no way past that with the wagon and stuff like that. With Audie and Steve basically
You
stood in an
shall
area.
not pass.
Stood in a way that the Hydra couldn't just wander through that, and I couldn't justify the Hydra wandering through that because I wanted to just run ramshot through the clerics.
You do realize that, like, we both have really high AC, though, too?
I was rolling absurd.
That's true.
It
There
was
was
like 23. So
Sorry.
I gotta roll 5 dice at least a turn.
Sorry, what was that? 3 natural 20s?
Yeah, I did have 3 nat 20s, so yeah.
I had 4.
Yeah, your nat 20s were all over the place, Mike. Holy crap.
Well, and, I mean, I was rolling 6 every time I did Scorching Ray.
Anyway, sorry, I'm way off topic.
We need to bring it back. Bring it back.
I'm way off topic. 25, 19, and 24. You all see if let me pull that back up. I don't know if I got a proper. If you remember that large building, almost engulfed by this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
This angled section here is like the shopping mall door, right? Like it's the angled, and it's supposed to look nice. Basically, the whole building's on fire. 3 of you see a shadow leaving the building, heading in your direction. It's tall, whatever it is. Not Steve tall or Audie tall, but big for a medium creature.
Oh, who goes there? And did you see what I did?
This thing is wandering from the flames itself.
That
Humanoid.
does not change my question.
To answer you, beyond that you hear, I'm sorry I didn't. I was busy. Emerging, you see this woman.
Ah,
Is that your sister? No, it is not.
I don't even see this person, so it's fine.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
oh,
Boo.
Not my type of redhead, but okay.
Series. Dibs.
Rainbow Guy and Audie, because you rolled well, I'll let you roll nature real quick.
I assume I would at least see this person by now.
Natural 20.
And all the rest of you would see this person walking up.
Okay.
Oh.
15.
Womp womp.
I always knew redheads can be a little hot-headed.
Guy, Rainbow, she's incredibly bulky. 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", very tall. Hair actually made of flame. She's carrying a person. Now, all 3 of you, due to your perception rolls, would know that this person was that first thug that got sent clean through the wall into the building. Guy, this is a 6'4" dwarf.
Oh. So, but you're supposed to be like my height. Oh. Okay. I don't speak Dwarven, damn it.
She puts the body of the thug down on the ground next to the other body that was being dragged, convinces real quick, tells the person stop, puts her hands over the two bodies. You see their entire bodies erupt in flame, and then they sit up when the flame dissipates.
Rainbow.
What?
Can you do that? You said you're a grave person. She brought him back from the grave? Because that guy was dead. Like DEAD dead.
I mean, there are ways to do that. I currently can't. I've been working on a couple things, so
I just want to make sure. Sunshine, you're good with fire.
I ignore what the idiot is saying. I walk up to her.
She's mostly ignoring you. You see her scanning the area out here. She walks up to one of the flail snails that passed away, puts her hand over it, and it pops back into existence, covered in fire.
Guys, keep her with the hydra.
Roll perception, anybody watching her. What were you saying, Sunshine? Please, go ahead. I'm sorry.
As she does that, I'd say to her, we appreciate that. Can you not revive the hydra, though?
Roll persuasion.
19.
I have to go look at stuff. Sorry. You see.
I rolled,
Okay. Oh, perceptions. Yes, please.
I rolled 24.
30, 20.
21.
13.
15. All right. No, she. Up to this point, she's basically been ignoring all of you. Despite her almost clean through orange red eyes, you can still see iris and pupil, right? It darkened shades darting around and looking at things. Up to this point, she's basically, it's like she's cast over you, not being able to see you. As you say that, she finally, there's a bit of a blink and she looks at you, Sunshine, slightly down at you. No, I won't. I guess I won't do that.
My name's Sunshine, and I put my hand out.
You see her stare at your hand for a second with like this weird confused look on her face. And then there seems to be this blinking of, oh right, and she puts her hand out. Grips your hand. It doesn't cause damage, but it is incredibly warm. Like holding your hand directly over a recently put out fire.
And you are?
I was the blacksmith. I need to find more people. They're lost in the buildings.
Have you met anyone named Dave, and did you receive a ring from him?
Dave? She holds her hands up. You can see on the left hand there's an incredibly large ring on her ring finger.
Thought so. Let me guess. You put that ring on, and suddenly you were 6'4" and on fire and could bring people back from the dead?
My name was Anvian. Skyfire killed me. You see tears start to fall. She screams incredibly loudly. The fire on her head erupts. And she starts clawing at her own face.
Hey. It's okay. It's okay.
As she strips flesh off of one side, fire erupts and it recreates.
Listen, I spent a good deal of my time at school studying death. Not everyone is meant for that end.
She falls to her knees, clearly crying. The fire on her head quells to a small smolder.
I'm assuming when she's on her knees, she's actually closer to like my.
Well, I mean, what you're like, what, 5'4", something like that?
Probably, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
5'8".
Yeah, I mean, 6'4" before, so yeah. Shorter than you, but not a lot. She looks up at you. What happened to me?
I think you were given a gift. It might not seem like that right now. I get it. It's confusing. You feel like you should be somewhere else. But you've got a chance to do some really amazing things.
Her head darts real hard to her right.
I'm gonna look over there.
It's the building that is slightly collapsed. There's someone under those rocks.
Howdy, Steve. Can you clear those rocks?
Digging? Yes.
All right.
Diggy hole.
Roll athletics.
Diggy hole.
Anybody who's diggy hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Damn! The song, it did it.
Steve.
14.
Audi. Or no, not no. I see Audis. Tiddly.
Oh, what? Am I digging?
I thought you were diggy.
Well, I can. I don't have a problem with that. Athletics.
Yes.
That's a 9.
Okay.
I know
You're doing sort of a supervisory role here.
No, I'm standing there with a shovel. I don't know where I found it, but I got it.
You're the foreman.
You're doing Sunshine's general job. The
Oh.
Oh, yes, that is it. Now lift and twist with your back.
No knees. None.
I go over to the hydra. Just to be safe, like where the last head got cut off, I put the fire to it from the torch head. Just being safe on my
Not a
end.
terrible idea.
Start torching each head if I can.
Steve and Audie start moving rocks. Audie, pretty quickly, I mean, within a few seconds, you do in fact find somebody buried underneath this collapsed part of the building. They didn't just get crushed by the collapsing building, but there's clearly some fire char to their person. A little bit of beef jerky.
Well, I solemnly pick up the body. And I
Thanks for the raid,
thank you for
Sparrow.
the raid, Sparrow. And I bring it over to Andian.
While they're doing that, can I look at the people that she revived? Are they still hanging out, or did they like run away?
They go ahead and roll insight.
Yeah.
16.
They look confused in a way that is so hard to categorize. They haven't moved really. They haven't gotten up. They're just looking at the world in a way that nothing is making sense to them right now.
I would get kind of close to them and say, "Can you hear me?"
They both look at you. One of them nods their head, yes.
Are you hurt?
They both shake their head no. One of them starts to cry.
Can you move away from the burning building? Or do we need to help you?
They both, like newborn deer, try to get up and their limbs just don't work all that right.
I would give a shoulder to one of them. I mean, whichever one. I'm only one person, so I just want to get them away from the burning building that's like right near them.
Yeah, you can move one and then the other if you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to get too far away.
Is there like any benches or anything nearby?
No, not really. Everything that flimsy got fucked up.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna do it. I would like to do like a medical check if I could while I'm moving them, and then after I sat them down.
Okay.
Just kind of like looking at their eyes, just everything. Just
go ahead and roll, and we'll get back to you in a second.
Yep, sounds good.
You bring that body to the woman, and she puts her hand over, not touching, just hovering over this other body as well. It erupts in flames again, quells, and you see the eyes open on the person. Not all of the burn, the scar tissue is gone this time around. That person starts moaning and crying in pain, clearly.
I will immediately cast Healing Word on them since I'm there at first level. So they have 6 points of healing.
Okay.
Hopefully to ease the pain.
Does ease the pain, the scars don't seem to dissipate. I'm getting worse. It's going away.
Maybe they were already hurt before this happens.
I've been getting worse at it.
It may need to recharge. I know for me, when I cast spells, I have a limited number that I can do a day, and then I need to rest. So if you've been doing this constantly and haven't rested, it's likely your power is waning. You may need to rest.
No, I have to help them. I can hear them. I have to help them. She stands up and fire erupts from her head, not just her hair. Her entire head erupts into fireball. You hear her scream and she falls down again.
You need to rest. Some people are meant. Death isn't a thing to be afraid of.
Roll perception, anybody looking at her.
$19.
Natural 20.
15.
Oh. Wait. Yeah, 6.
Steve's just there to party. Natural 20. All right, so all of you see that this is incredibly upsetting and painful for her, this experience. The 2 natural 20s, Audie and Guy, the more upset she gets, the more you can see that the fire There's some sort of fire that's trying to break its way out of her. And it keeps cracking her skin as the skin re-heals. They're just small little cracks.
Death isn't something to be afraid of. Death is a beginning, in a way. You've done so much. You've helped so many. But some people, their time is just their time. And it can't be changed. And shouldn't be changed.
She looks up at you. But it's not... I'm not afraid of death. I can't be afraid of death. You can see you're searching for something on her face. I'm... birth. Her hands grip. Anger sweeps over her face. What did you say that person's name was?
What person?
Who did this to me?
Dave?
She stands up, and the spear you see in her picture forms in her hand out of nothing. Where do I find a Dave?
That is a excellent question.
We have yet to be able to find him. He finds us at his convenience.
Do you know of the order?
Your house religion.
They're willing to help folks affected by these rings. You're not the first we've seen who has been given a ring and had power bestowed upon them without their knowledge and without their consent. The order can help. There's someone there who knows what these things do.
He's the second hottest one I've seen with a ring.
Did you say second hottest one?
Yeah, Steve's sister.
That guy. A true gentleman.
If this weren't a serious moment, I would slap you upside the head, guy.
I've got you covered.
Adi, I can always count on you to do my dirty work. Thank you.
I'm trying to remember. Hold up a second.
Go ahead and try if you want.
Looking at my stuff. You guys, if you're going to fight each other, just roll for it. I don't care. What was that fucker's name? Alright, I gotta look at my shit. He told me another name. What's a Tarlin?
Do we know a Tarlin?
Yes, Tarlin is the name that did come up before. And I am trying to remember who that was.
Carlin is the one that takes us into the mine.
Oh yeah. The one that we did send to the order.
That's Rainbow's boyfriend.
She
She's gonna marry him.
Shut up! She doesn't even like him.
She still has the hots for him.
Rainbow doesn't like anyone. I've made this clear before. Rainbow is ace. She's not into anyone. Thank you.
Yeah, but you did like Tarlin.
Unless it's Tarlin.
Not like that, but like you like Tarlin.
It's cool.
Not like that, but yeah, you like Tarlin. I remember you liking Tarlin. She asks you that. What's a Tarlin?
Was he a dwarf as well, or was he a dark elf?
He was drow.
He was a dark elf.
Can you describe him? Do you remember speaking
don't-
with him?
I don't know who it is. The Dave said Tarlin will find us. Who the fuck is us?
Like I said, you're not the first one that Dave has given a ring to.
It means he likes you.
Where do I go?
Big Sky was the last place we knew of a place with,
New Sky.
or New Sky was the place we knew with one other that had a ring.
New Sky Village. With the Goliaths.
Yes.
This is Steve. It's his village. In fact.
It's his sister that has the one.
I know people there.
Hello, Steve. She nods her head at you and starts walking. Just starts walking.
Remember to rest. I know you can hear them, but you can't save everyone.
She's dragging that spear behind her, sort of lackadaisically. A fire trail follows the spear as she drags it across ash and soot.
Also, maybe like dissipate the weapon if you can. Just maybe a few less fires.
It disappears as she walks away.
Can I do my medical check?
Yep, your medical check.
I got a quick question. Did I hear what she was saying at all, or was I too far away?
You can roll perception real quick if you'd like. You need to get it, we'll say over 17.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 16 on the medical check, though.
Okay. And I'm just saying you didn't hear the particulars of what was happening. You were clearly at least partially paying
That's okay.
attention to
I'll ask
the
Rainbow.
large burning person.
I'll ask Rainbow later. So
Yes. What'd you get on your medical check?
16.
16. These people are healthy. And that is weird. Because they don't seem to have any cough from soot inhalation. They don't seem to have any scarring on the face or hands, which is pretty normal for people of their... I mean, if they're truly bandits of some kind. That's fairly strange.
They don't have any, like, concussion, like, looking in their eyes, they don't have any, like, concussive symptoms or
no
anything?
concussive symptoms. That actually their eyes have a problem focusing on things. It's as if they haven't used them much before.
Okay. If I'm satisfied they're not going to immediately die, I'll walk over to Rainbow and ask her what's going on.
I was gonna say, as that's going on, I would like to sort of head back or focus back towards the hydra and see what they were all taking from what they were looting.
Oh, from the wagon?
Cart.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll perception. Or investigation, I guess.
I see him doing that, and I join him.
Okay.
And
Rainbow and Sunshine. I'll get back to you guys in a second.
No problem.
No, Rainbow and Sunshine, go ahead. I'll get back to those two.
Well, I mean, I would just share with Sunshine everything that was said. I would also say, sorry I kind of jumped in on that. I know you were talking to her first, and then I kind of just jumped and went with it. I felt like the whole, like, death thing, but then you're also a light cleric and you deal with life, so we probably should have done that together. I'm sorry, brother.
That's all right. She said she was birthed.
Mm-hmm. I sort of feel like...
Okay, come here. And I like lead her away from the group a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I switch to twin speak. I go, I had somewhat of a crazy idea.
Oh, do tell.
Is it possible that Dave is rebuilding the Pantheon.
That is absolutely what I was thinking too, brother. These rings, they all have a specific kind of power, and it's very, very clear that she now has been given power beyond any mortal's imagining. This is like literal godhood bestowed upon her. And she doesn't want it. Why is Dave choosing these people? Why is he making arbitrarily picking?
I'm sure he could have found someone willing.
She's in pain. It's hurting her. Before she was given this power, she knew nothing of life and death and the cause and effect of bringing people back or deciding that it was their time to go. Why these people? Steve's sister. She doesn't want this power.
My question is, what's the price that these people are going to pay?
Well, for her, I'm sure I didn't catch it all. I was trying to keep her calm, but that much power with a person who's not trained, not ready for it, I can only imagine that it's probably killing her.
I don't suppose you asked her to try to take the ring off.
I didn't get to that.
That's probably for the best. I absolutely would have tried to put it on.
I'd hate to see that amount of power cause you harm, brother. But at the same time, you know how life and death are close cousins, or the opposite sides of the same coin.
Kissing.
Greatness
cousins.
requires sacrifice.
You might be a better person to wield it.
You said she went to New Sky, though?
She did, but don't get any crazy ideas.
No, just wondering where she went.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Guy
we're done.
and Tiddly.
Yeah, we're done.
What were your investigation rolls?
18.
21 and 18. There's a lot of money on this thing. They were clearly clearing out the money coffers of all the shops, or trying to. And then a lot of, outside of that, textiles and like random goods. A whole section of weapons. Nothing remarkable.
I lean down to Guy and I go, dibs.
That's nice. I just started taking a bunch of the money and looking through to see if there's any armor or like bracers or something I might be able to help give Eve a little bit better AC.
And then I go, okay, that's fair. And I just start doing the same thing.
Yeah, I just like, oh yeah, no, absolutely. Just start going through.
Well, I would say we probably specifically take the money and then find whatever we think is valuable out of
Well,
it. Right?
the amount of money that's sitting here, you couldn't take all of it. You actually couldn't, unless everybody came over and started helping. But
I go for the most platinum looking ones if I can.
Why
Wait,
not
there,
them doing?
so hey, real quick, that snail exploded earlier, right?
2 of them died. Yes, 1 was brought back to life.
But like, did the shell? Wasn't that what like broke and like shot at pieces everywhere?
No.
Like shrapnel.
No,
No.
that was the spell itself reflecting off. That was a magical thing off the shelf.
Go. Okay, I guess I missed that part.
The snails have magical reflection. That's the thing that makes them a pain in the ass to fight.
Gotcha. Okay, is there like a piece of wood that I can make a sled out of?
Well, there's a wagon that's broken to hell.
How are the wheels look?
They're on the bus and they go round and round.
Are they broken?
Yeah.
They had a hydra on them.
That's a good point. Would I
You
be
guys
able to
figure
fix
this
them?
out. I gotta go pee again because I'm broken on the inside.
Are you guys gonna keep the money from us?
I'm trying to get all of us the money. Hold on.
I'm just grabbing what I can, and I'm going to see what is all there first. But more than likely, we're going to tell you about it.
More than
Cool.
likely.
I'm going to ask to roll to see if I notice what they are doing. If I notice, I will do one thing. If I do not, I will do an unrelated thing.
I'm definitely going to tell Steve.
Meat shield, thank you.
Because I'm trying to think spatially. Like, I was originally like standing right next to Rainbow, and then Rainbow and Sunshine went off to have their own conversation. So I'm just kind of awkwardly standing there. I just killed the Hydra. Nobody is talking to me.
Steve is standing right there. You can talk to Steve.
That's the
Talk
thing.
about
No,
it.
if I didn't notice them doing that, I actually was going to talk to Steve.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there. I knew that I stole that conversation from Morgan, and I do legitimately feel bad.
No,
about
that's okay. I actually got more interested in the condition of the people.
it. Okay, good.
The fact that you didn't know Phil was there is fantastic.
I
Just-
truthfully did not.
I like to think that Sunshine knew Phil was there. Knew
I'm
Phil
going
was there.
I brought the body over to.
I imagine you walk up to us while we're having our conversation, but it's in a different language, so you have no idea what we're saying. We just look over and you're just standing there.
No, this time I'm like, she just walks away to talk to you. I'm like, after bringing this person over that was brought back to life by Fire Lady, and I'm just here like, the fuck.
Just stand there. Okay, what do I do now?
Okay.
All right, Mike.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to try and fix the wheels on the bus so they don't underground?
Roll survival.
Can I try and? I wanted to do a notice while they were like
Please.
digging through. Do I notice them doing that?
15.
What'd you roll?
15 for survival.
Audie, what'd you roll?
I haven't yet.
Who wants to know if you can?
Yeah, I said you could.
Okay, 11.
No, you don't notice them. Yeah, there's 2 wheels left. You got to take one off the front and put it onto the back axle, but you can make the back half of the wagon work as like a weird cart. If
Like a rickshaw?
Yeah, like a rickshaw sort of situation. You're not going to be able to take everything because, quite frankly, you're not strong enough and it's in bad condition. But you can put an amount of stuff on it. Here's the thing. Where are you taking it to? You got to keep in mind where you're at.
No.
As I'm gathering and moving all the stuff, how much gold is there? Because I want to like try to divvy it up and see.
You'd have to spend time to count it.
Okay. I'll spend time gathering and trying to figure out how much to give everyone.
And I'll fix up the cart now.
Let's do a reasonable one where you just gather up enough so it's like not going to encumber anybody. Everybody can have 100 gold. Okay.
Oh, I was going to give more to Steve, less to Audie.
Okay. Steve gonna have 120 gold. Audie can have 80 gold. How's that sound?
Like I was going to just everyone gets all the stuff and just start handing out gold and give like Audie 50 and Steve 150. Just
There you go.
Fuck with it a little bit.
There you
go. Sunshine, Rainbow, you guys get 100. Tiddly.
I'm there with you. I know what I'm getting.
I'm rich.
Can I get like 200 gold? Or how much would I be able to pocket for myself?
100 max.
Okay, 100. We both get 100, Luke.
Yeah.
I wear bigger pants. Does that mean I have bigger pockets? How's this work?
The fact that you want gold, you haven't been paying attention enough in the story game. By the way.
Hey, my coffers are running dry. It takes a lot of food to feed Steve.
Gold is entirely irrelevant to your character, but sure. You may have all of that gold.
Yeah. Money.
You have badges that say, hey, I would like this thing, and they have to give it to you. But, no, cool, here's your gold.
I like to tip.
Can I
Working in the food industry, I got to tip people.
skin the hydra?
No. No, you can't skin the hydra.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna put my foot down on this one. No, you're not skinning the hydra.
Can I get another trophy?
I mean, he could have a pretty awesome Hydra skin loincloth.
Here's what I'll do. I'll give you.
Doesn't need a lot of skin.
You
for
can
that.
take a tooth, and
Yeah.
if you go to a blacksmith and have it fashioned, I will give you something special. Okay?
All right.
How big are the
Deal.
heads?
They're large. They're like
Like, could we put one on the cart to take with us?
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, are you really dragging this cart around?
I'm not.
I was gonna try and recruit Steve.
I love helping.
All right.
Oh my god.
I would also help.
I would also like to harvest something from it. I don't really care what it is.
Roll nature one last time. I mean, your nature rolls one was good, and the most of them have been bad. So you have to roll pretty well here for it to get any new information.
I'm not looking for new information. I just want to.
I know. I know what you're looking for. I'm just.
Yeah, I rolled a 7. It's not great.
You would know from your previous one that there's no poison attributed to them, and they don't have any particularly special abilities. So you can harvest whatever you'd like, but there's not like a special part that you can think of that is particularly good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And she doesn't really care. She just wants something. So I'd probably go for like one of the incisors, like the fang versions.
Yep, they're all. I mean, it's a carnivore predator, so it's all.
Oh yeah, actually,
pointed.
I'm a hunter by skill. What could I? Same thing.
I'll take that.
Based on a previous roll from nature, Tiddly, you would actually know that their meat, while very low fat content, is nutrient rich. These aren't rare creatures. Weirdly, they're not all over the place, but it's like mountain lions.
You don't really want to attack them.
Yeah. You don't want to fuck with them, and they fucking kill livestock all the time. And while they are rare, they're not so uncommon. Nobody ever runs into them.
While
would I be able
everybody's
to get
doing all
trophy?
this shit, could I go look to see if any chunks of that dead flail snail broke off? If there's none readily broken off, I'm not going to bother.
No, there's none readily broken off.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
Would I be able to roll for like a trophy piece and meat?
If you wanted a trophy piece, I would go for scales directly behind the head. They're the largest there. They have a nice shine to them.
Okay.
I would like one of those if I could.
Sure, go for it. They're not going to be worth much of anything, but they are
Sentimental.
Yeah.
Nature.
Yeah, it's survival to pull stuff off.
Yeah, 14.
I feel like Rainbow and Sunshine were doing something. Am I wrong?
Well, we were talking, and then I went to go look at that snail since everybody was fixing shit and skinning hydras and whatnot.
We're not skinning the hydra.
18 for survival for me.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to get high.
If you guys are pulling meat and getting yes, I will let you each have because most of it is incredibly tough. This is a very, very low fat content. I mean, it's a lizard. There's basically no fat content. It is greasy meat. You go with eating meat is good on the face, guy. You would know that from your cooking experience. So take some cheek.
Cheek meat.
Well, they're getting cheek meat.
Bill and Shayna, my friends Bill and Shayna, they just bought a whole hog, and I looked in their freezer and there's a big pig head staring at me, like this. And they're like, I don't know what to do with this, and I'm like, you fry the whole thing and then give it to your dog or your giant dog, like cut off pieces, give it to your giant fucking dog.
No, you take the ears off, fry them, and give them to your dog.
Yeah, but also the snout and stuff like that's good. Like, it would like that.
Depending on the butcher, they can also grind that up and make it into sausage.
There's no butcher. There's just like chunked up pieces of hog in their freezer.
Yeah, no, it can get processed into sausages and stuff. It's actually really tasty.
It's like they got a discount because they're home butchering a bit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh well, head cheese is freaking delicious.
Yes, it fucking is. All right,
I give my piece of meat that I get to Guy.
Guy,
So he,
you
yes, so he
have,
can-
we'll say, 30
Okay.
pounds in hydra meat, lean and greasy.
Well, they're all
Well,
doing that. I would.
We know what we're having for dinner tonight.
For next week. What?
I would notice that Audie's not really doing much. So I would walk up to him. Hey, Audie. Any idea where we should go next?
It's an excellent question.
Any thoughts?
It's almost as if you've been railroaded into a spot in the middle of nowhere, and now it's on you, bro.
It is almost like that.
You're still surrounded by Mordor, by the way.
Seems to me that our remaining lead is that Oracle woman in the Sky Village. Said
Audie
that,
and Sunshine, since you're having this conversation, go ahead and roll history, both of you.
I did get that scale though, right? With my roll.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
16.
It would be about the size of a silver dollar. About like that. Nice and shiny.
Modified 20.
Modified 20. Excellent. Great job, Phil.
The leads we have to go on are the visions of that Oracle lady seeing the, what was it, the star falling on the temple, a symbol similar to the temple that we saw before. I could always investigate back there. With it landing up north, I will admit I am a little concerned about back home. I was waiting on some correspondence. At some point I would like to go back to our new home, I suppose, in the capital city, see if there has been any response, but we have our duty, and
We all signed up for this, right? Our mission was to go investigate that ruins.
Oh, that's our mission?
Oh,
so
hi,
should we
Steve.
report back?
If we want to keep working for the keepers, I don't know how we can't.
Audie, you know where you are. Okay?
Okay.
Look at the stream. This tiny circle right here is exactly where you are. You're the only one who's thought about this so far. And this tiny circle right here is exactly where you are. Right
Okay.
where the plains of lower Europe, southern Europecene falls into the swamp and into the foothills of the mountains. This larger circle off to the left is that volcano going off.
Okay.
Is it? It is farther into the swamp. It wholly explains to you why those animals keep flying out of the swamp, because they are running for their fucking lives. You don't know what's around here. You do know if you go north, there are villages along the coast. You do know if you go south or west, if you go west, you can get to Doucette eventually. And if you go south, you'll get to Goulot. Heading back into the mountains, while it is possible, the ash cloud is unknown at this point. It is entirely over your head. That volcano is just pumping ash into the atmosphere in some direction.
Did our donkeys run away, by the way?
You don't know where they are right now, but I'm gonna say no. just because I don't want to
Okay.
be a total dick.
Thanks. We do have some to pull the cart. We have 2 donkeys. If we can get the cart fixed.
I did fix it.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Tiddly's working on it. He's putting together a rickshaw cart.
I mean, we investigate. You are correct. We investigated the ruins. We found nothing, and then this happened. It seems as though we should report back. The capital city is Doucet.
No, the capital city
Goulot
is
would be the
past
Goulot, right?
Goulot. No,
It's past Goulot.
it is as far to get to Doucet as it is to get to the capital city. And getting to the capital city would require you to cross all of Goulot. Meaning you would have to deal with their taxation and stuff like that. Which you can talk your way past, but they're the most bureaucratic of any of the houses. Doucet's going to be a pain in the ass to go to. You're going to have to go through all the manner of country.
Mm-hmm.
Goulot's going to be a pain in the ass.
Did you share all this with me, Audie? And Steve?
Yeah. Well, okay. So I would say like these are our options to get back to the capital from here, or we could. Don't we? Do we have the option to? Do I know of a coastal, a port to the north that we could go to and then sail to whatever city that was that we landed in the desert and then cross the desert again?
Istanbul.
Constantinople?
Lutgolain.
Steve, are you okay if we don't go back to your family's village right now?
Man, it's better for the group. Yeah, that's no. That's
I
fine.
am worried about them though, with your mom's vision about the order attacking them. I hope they move.
I don't.
All
I'm
I
asking.
know-
I'm asking Lore Master right now what the town is. Sorry.
I don't think they'll move. Is the only thing.
Because there is a town there. I just don't know the name of it.
Well,
In
either way,
in any
we should
case,
make a
Audie, I feel like you're the most traveled here. Whatever way you think is the quickest.
Hey! I just yelled that.
Whatever
overhear
you
it.
think is the quickest, I'll be on board with.
Well, the sad truth is we are in the middle of nowhere. There is no easy path back.
Isn't there a road? I mean,
There's a road.
There was a road
But-
headed, and this would be another
Through
thing you
Goulet.
know, Audie. No, it just kind of heads south, and then it hits the Europacene highway, which runs east and west through. It goes straight south till it runs into the Europacene highway, and it runs east and west through that. There's a bunch of towns along the side in both directions. The town to the north, and you can see the circle here. I've been given an answer. This is called Uma. Houma. Uma. Uma is it's borderline Wilder Town. Mira likes it a lot. It's a place you go if you would like to. It's like Reno to Vegas for Doucet versus Uma. If you know what I mean? Like Doucet's the Vegas and Uma is like the Reno. It's easier to get there and it doesn't cost as much, but it's also not as fun. But you'd have to go north through closer to the volcano.
I don't like the idea of going north past the volcano. Spewing out lots of ash makes it hard to breathe. Well, so basically, following main roads, we could take a fairly easy well, a civilized, if you want to call it that, path back to the capital, but it would be through
Gulo and
highly
Riche.
controlled territory by uptight bureaucrats.
Well, I pull out my Inquisitor badge, and I don't flash it around, but I just kind of show it to Audie. I'm like, shouldn't be too hard, and put it back away.
Is that the plan?
Point. Let us let's find the road.
Okay.
We're doing what with who now?
You guys just get that wagon good to go?
Well, we need to find the donkeys.
They're right there.
Donkey!
Sure, I'll say they're right there.
One of them left
Let's
with the
speed this
ogre. They're going on their own adventure.
No. The ogre had the snails. So, all right, we get them hooked up. We explain our reasoning. Anybody have any objections or anything to add?
Well, we'll go back where the hot ladies were.
Are you talking about New Sky?
Yeah.
Why not the one that was on fire? Heard she was pretty hot.
Let's see if we get another lead from Steve's mom.
Okay. First
We're
of all, I don't
keepers.
disagree with you. They are very attractive. They are very handsome women, but they would break you. Let's stick to our duty.
The idea, Rainbow, is that they're heading south down the highway to head to the Europacine Road and go back through Riche. Gulo and Riche.
Duty.
Whatever, I probably need to go get my dog.
Huh?
I said I'm cool with whatever they decide to do. I need to go watch for my dog,
Okay.
so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll go where the party wants to go, but I just thought we would just get another. If Steve's mom had Division 1, so maybe she has another one.
Guy, have you looked at taken a long look at the map, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that I'm arguing to argue, sort of.
Okay.
So you would like to stay in this region longer as more and more ash and smoke spews from that volcano. It's probably it's going to make everything taste like ash in your mouth. You will never enjoy food again.
I also think we'll be able to get more information as to what's going on in the capital.
Hey, I'll follow the group. I just want to have my say said.
Okay. All right. So we get everything hooked up. Donkey 1, Donkey 2, and we head out of town.
Do we need to do anything special to try and hook the donkeys up to the cart?
No.
I mean, like animal handling.
I will handle it if there is a roll, or we can assume that based on past history, I can handle hooking up some donkeys.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Also, if you ever worked on a farm, donkeys are bred to work. Like, they're
Assholes.
stubborn as shit in a lot of
Get it.
things, but they will work.
Moose Steaks has called for pinkies. Let's go ahead and spam it in the chat.
And the pinky.
All right, so we roll out.
Okay, you start heading south out of town.
So Audie's driving.
I don't know if this is the kind of cart that you ride on. I would think I would just be kind of leading the donkeys. I figure we would all be on foot.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna
This is
say
like a passenger cart.
it's probably like not very. It's not gonna handle people riding on it, so it's probably a good idea.
I mean, maybe Guy. He's small enough.
Yeah, but he's fat.
That's a good point.
He needs
All
the
that food,
exercise. I would not
tub-tubs.
let him ride on the cart.
As you're heading, you're still in the town. Go ahead and roll perception. You're at the southern edge.
Is this for everyone?
Yes.
We're just,
Anybody.
We're just taking this loot out of town.
19.
You've gone full murder hobo for a second.
25. No, we didn't.
30, 20.
You're looting. You're pillaging.
Yeah. I was looking
We-
for armor more than
I need to go. I'm sorry. I need to go back through it. Rainbow, what was yours?
25.
25. Sunshine.
25 as well.
25. My God, twinsies. Guy.
30, 20.
Okay. 8. Audie.
17.
Steve.
15.
Tiddly.
19.
How do you all? This is okay. You all nailed it on the same one. I don't know. Steve never rolled a proper perception in his life, and now he's gonna
Yes. That's right. And you don't forget it.
do it.
He had one or
You
two
all
the first
notice that sort of impromptu settlement or like emergency lean-to whatever on the edge of town has been evacuated. Up ahead, everybody except for Audie and Steve. Maybe you're a little attached with wondering where they went, just kind of looking around, seeing if they're there. Everyone else can see that there's a large crowd, maybe 3/4 of a mile ahead of you, just walking. The 225s, Hanover twins, occasionally you can see from lumps in the road that they're all following a single flame, heading south.
I say in twin speak to my brother. Looks like our new god has a following.
Following the Pied Piper. I respond in twin speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You head down the road. You're not moving at a fast clip. Do you stop for nightfall? You will still be in the ash overhang if you do.
Based on my knowledge, how long is it to the nearest form of civilization?
The nearest town is something called Opalesa. It's next to that lake to the south on the map. Opalesa is a spice farm village. Being as that, it's got a lot of money going in and out of it. But it is on horseback, 2 days ride. At your speed, it's going to be 3 to 4. Probably 3, most likely.
I would suggest we travel until we can find some form of shelter. It would not be good to stay out in the open in this. But if you would like to, if the majority would like to camp out in this, well, we can do what we can, I guess.
They're like a cave or like a earthen overhang or anything.
Out here, it's pretty flat ground. The forest, you'd start to run into wooded areas, though, intermittent wooded areas, and you would be able to find some sort of
Let's
shelter there within.
let's stop in between that dense patch of trees up ahead. We can rig up some cloth or something to keep the ash off of us.
You said
Yeah.
there were some textiles and stuff from the we had, right?
Yes, you would have a few reams of cloth.
That we can try and create like a sort of filter canopy type thing.
That'll make it at least breathable, hopefully.
Hmm.
Do
Okay.
not know why I did not ask. Hey, donkeys, they are seem to be struggling to carry this cart. What did you leave in it?
Um,
A
Just-
lot of nunya.
Don't worry about it.
Halfling stuff.
Good old moose stuff.
There might be some meat.
Meat and meat products.
Meat and meat byproducts.
Is everything in there vital to our mission?
Yes.
Are you vital to our mission?
Is he lying to me?
Yes.
Oh, you're just
When
going
we
to...
discuss this
Tell-
after we get the camp set up.
Amen.
You all set up the camp. You use the trees basically to make a large teepee, and if you with doing a small campfire in the middle, it actually will create a
you.
Updraft.
updraft that will force all of toxic air out the top. You're now in your weird teepee for all of you.
Don't call it weird.
It's weird. It's made from random
weird?
reams of cloth that are like polka dotted and striped
Yeah,
in
it's
weird
probably
colors.
the most flamboyant teepee ever.
So you're in your flamboyant teepee.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am fucking tired, so I'm going to go to bed.
I'm tapped.
At Hanover's, you followed the group in the flame as you walked.
Mhm.
They definitely walked up the mountain paths toward New Sky, by the way. That whole group.
I hate to be a worrywart, Debbie Downer, brother. And I may have not been paying attention when we discussed what we were doing and where we were going. But I kind of feel like we should follow that group. That's a really large group to just spring themselves on New Sky.
You basically, you would have to backtrack a little bit, and it would take you extra time. You wouldn't be able to follow them.
There's only so many problems we can deal with at once.
The thing
I don't have any idea what I would do to help them or New Sky right now.
I mean,
The only thing I can think of is to go back, get more information from the order,
Both
and
of you
try to
roll
come up
history.
with something there.
Both of you roll history.
I'm just a little natural 20. So 21.
I got an 11.
You remember exactly one conversation from Tishvia where the only library that's ever been larger than his was that from your academy outside of Doucette. The only difference is his has heretical texts. Yours does not.
You just remember something? You got an aha.
I
And
did
an
get
exclamation point appeared above your head.
Fart.
Point.
The library at our academy is bigger than Tishvia's. It doesn't have the texts that are full of heresy that Tishvia has, but it's bigger than Tishvia's. If we wanted to get more information or do some research, that would probably be a good place to go. I'm only worried about Anvian because she seemed really angry. That's the big fire dwarf woman.
Do I need an Ambien?
I just had an idea.
No, you have the exclamation point.
So many. They just keep sprinting at me. This RPG sucks.
What was the... I wonder what the name of the god of birth was.
Our library would probably be able to tell us.
the Tishvi's library.
True.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were some things about some of the old gods in our library because it's history.
Were there, Mike?
Yes, there would have been not necessarily their names or a full account. There would have been a little bit of descriptions and maybe a name or two. I am being informed of a thing. Hold on a second.
Because now I'm wondering.
Speaking of exclamation points, one's yelling at me.
If Dave is truly trying to rebuild the old pantheon, and right now it seems like he's giving out these rings willy-nilly with no type of meaning behind them, what if he's giving them to people who kind of exemplify the gods as they were in the past? What if the goddess of birth was a dwarven woman initially?
Reincarnation or something.
Mm-hmm. Something to think about.
I think we need to do some research in Tishvi's library.
If he'll let us in there, he would barely agree to apprentice me.
But last time you were there,
What will we do if we went back to New Sky though?
I'm just worried about her. I don't want her to hurt people. She's really, really angry. She pulled that spear out of nowhere the minute she thought she could find Dave. I think
honestly, after God, I forgot her name. What's Steve's mother's name?
Irileth.
After Irileth's vision about
Sorry,
the
Josh.
Order attacking New Sky, I think them having a newborn god and a bunch of fanatical followers might not be the worst thing.
Are you guys talking in Twin Speak right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They sound like babbling babies when they talk like that.
Steve, I'd like you to roll
The rest of
history.
the four of us are just like,
I did say Irileth though. So
So
Steve might have caught that. And New Sky, well, New Sky is actual words, so that one we might have
History?
different ones.
Yeah.
5.
You get advantage.
That's not going to.
It's literally something that only happened to Steve.
1.
So 5.
you get
You
advantage.
get triple
but then
advantage.
You
You
just
rolled a 1 twice.
You know what? I'm going to give it to you because for the sake of holy fucking shit, we have to...
Well, I have a -1 on history anyway, so I rolled a 6 last time, and then I rolled a 2. So it wasn't a natural one.
oh my god.
Let's pretend he
roll
rolled a
one more
three.
time. Roll
We
one
must
more
protect
time.
him.
Roll one more time.
Where'd you go? 8.
That was the DC. Good job.
Because it's something that happened.
Josh, roll a d20, not a d8, not your damage dice.
Just roll a D100.
Natural 20! Did I get it this time?
Now you're doing the reverse of what I do to you. Or D20s magically disappear. You missed. Oh god. Steve. They said New Sky and Irileth. She has her ring. You've been thinking about her heavily, right?
Yeah.
You've got this whole new family. You're thinking about your sister. You're thinking about your mom. You heard them say New Sky and Irileth. You remember her saying to you, he told me to prepare for them.
You told me to prepare for them?
Somehow that sentence jumped out in your brain.
His mom told him that, right?
No. Orakai told him
His
that.
sister told him that.
Orakai said that.
I know this is kind of a random moment, guys, but I just remembered something my sister told me. Did I explain that to the group? I don't know what that means.
Well, suddenly my fears are dissipated. Let's go do some research in some libraries.
Yay.
You're excused. You don't need to bring in a sick note.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Not
Thank
really
you,
allowed
Steve.
near those kind of buildings.
Thanks very much for watching tonight. We will catch up next week. We'll probably get to what's the name of it? Opalescence, I think. Opalescence next. We'll get
I
there
hope we do.
next week for sure. You guys move very slowly. The
We have a lot to,
huh?
we have a lot to talk about as a group.
Yes, you have many things. They will arrive at some city next. I don't know what direction they're heading, but next week they will arrive at some city. Jay, get ready to prepare 2 entirely different encounters.
Well, we're going south. Like that's our plan. We're going south.
South?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
To go back to the capital.
Okay. Love you very much. We'll catch you. I think we're back on Tuesday now. I think this Tuesday we're actually back for level 1 GM. Wednesday, Crosden. Thursday, Deadlands Blood Moon. We just killed some wolves. I got my ass kicked. Laura and I both got our ass kicked.
We were bad buffers.
we were not good at it. And every Sunday, right back here, Distant Star. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Do we get a long rest?
Long rest, level up, level 5.
Woo! Level